What is up, guys? What is up? And welcome to tonight's stream on the Johnny versus the Contest channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am still recovering from the daylight savings time adjustment, so it's a little bit different tonight. A little bit different time. Slowly but surely I'm getting back to my normal time. So we're getting there. Give you guys kind of the plan for tonight. We're going to do some Modok's Lab. Kick it off with that. From there we're going to go to some 1-star heroic completion. I should be able to knock out all of heroic tonight. And then finally we're going to do some Labyrinth practice, and when we're done with that, we're going to wrap up the stream with a quick crystal opening. So that's the plan for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. So I'm going to get started, and it may take a little bit longer for people to jump in due to the different time, but when you guys get here, feel free to jump into chat. Should be a good time. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Alright, so probably don't want to go with that 200% power gain. Explosive personality. Okay, none of that's too bad. We'll take some Ghost Rider in for this action. I've got plenty of the excuse me, plenty of the randomizers, so if I do need to do any randomizing or changing of those buffs, I'm okay to do so. Power gain going again. Oh man, he got that. He swapped it. My fate seal ended just in time for him to remove that buff. So just a hint for you guys, if you're ever fighting King Groot and you want to get your regen back sooner, there's actually a really easy way to do that, and I just messed it up. But if you wait till he's got his Furies up, he will actually remove that last judgment immediately in exchange for a buff, and you can get right back to healing again. That's not to say this last buff isn't useful. It just, damn. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end that. Yeah, so basically, instead of locking him down, if you want all of your judgments to be available to you again, you can just go ahead and hit that special while he's got Furies up, and he'll exchange a Fury to he'll drop a Fury to get rid of the debuff. So it's a good thing to have there. Okay, I think I'm okay with all of those buffs, even the stun immunity. So we're gonna take Blade in here. Venom Pool is a villain, so shouldn't be too bad with the Ghost Rider synergy. And that should do it. Oh, you know what? I think I may have may have just figured out why we're a little slow getting some viewers in. We need to update Twitter. Boom. Okay, so now people know I'm live. Hopefully we'll get some folks in here soon. Sooner rather than later. Tonight's tea selection is mint, if you were wondering. And it's delicious, as mint tea should be. Okay, all or nothing. That all or nothing would be fine. I'd just take my Iceman in there if it weren't for the 200% increased power gain. So I want to swap that out. I absolutely hate slashed tires. Yeah, I can deal with the rest of that. So we're gonna take in Ghost Rider and all of the buffs that Groot has with my Mystic Dispersion going. This should go pretty well. And I used that Fate Seal early on purpose. I actually want him to be proccing those buffs, and I don't want to make it where he's got too long before he can do that again, because those buffs are going to feed my Mystic Dispersion. Be sure I get my parry off there. Down to 1% health. Okay, we're back up. Okay, so we're back in the safe zone here. Get my health back up as much as I can. Come on. A little slow with that special, so but that's okay. We got back up to 39% health. That's plenty. That's why I love Ghost Rider. We got down to 1% and then right back up. Sweet, and he's down. I wonder if maybe we hit a kind of a slow time in terms of people being on YouTube. Wednesday night at where I am, 2:42 a.m. I guess it's understandable if not a lot of people on. If you do jump into the stream and you're watching for the first time, feel free to jump into chat. We love chatting with you guys around here. Okay, so we'll take in, let's take in Yellow Jacket. Don't get a lot of Yellow Jacket here. So that's gonna start going really quick, really quickly when I am stunning her because of the limber that she's got and her decreased time that debuffs affect her. See there? Come on. She's been super stingy with that special. There we go. A lot of times once they trigger it once, they're gonna trigger it again. That was probably my last available stun that I'm gonna have access to. Yeah, see, a lot of times once you get them to trigger their first special, it's a lot easier getting them to trigger their next few. Boom. Okay, she's down. That was kind of ugly. Got a little unlucky with the Gambler's Fate there. Picked up a bleed. Didn't help that I got hit a couple of times, but that's okay. Got Taskmaster up next. And if you are just joining us, once we finish up with the Modok's lab here, we're going to move over to the heroic difficulty. We're going to knock out the last 2 paths with 1-star champs. Oh wow, that was unlucky. First thing he does is activate his special 1. I love that with Iceman, even if they're immune to debuffs, the Frostbite is passive. So it still inflicts the Frostbite even if you're fighting a debuff immune. His special reminds me so much of Angela. I've got to be a little careful not to dash in before he finishes his special. A lot of times it's dangerous. I want to dash in because she doesn't have that last little sword swing there. Wow, right at the buzzer. That's okay. That's kind of a relaxed stream. We're not stressing over anything. Let's see. For a couple of hits, we'll take in Hyperion. Play this super safe since he's debuff immune. We're not going to try to get any furies built up. We'll just knock him out there with a 4-hit combo. That finishes up that. Who we got next? Got another Groot next. So we'll probably take in okay, so that's not bad at all. Those enhanced, the 20% extra enhanced abilities is going to give him a ton of buffs, which is just going to feed Mystic Dispersion really well. And I'm going to get this special 1 off. I want the Fate Seal to last as short a time as possible, so he'll start proccing the buffs again and feed my power bar there. Mystic Dispersion is so good. Alright, get my regen on. I totally forgot about the Plagued Mine and tried to proc a special, tried to hit a special 3 right as my power drained. This is probably gonna do it. We'll see. Sweet, he's down. If this is your first time joining the stream, guys, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Right now I'm working on getting through Modok's lab. That was the expert difficulty. We're going to hit the hard difficulty really quickly, and then we're going to jump over to heroic difficulty in the event quest, and we're going to do that with 1-star and 2-star champs. So that's always a lot of fun, as is my custom. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. This is not my normal streaming time, so we got a little bit of a decreased viewer count here, but that's cool. You guys are welcome to jump into chat if you've got questions or you just want to say hey, but if not, that is cool as well. I hope to entertain you with my gameplay. Hey, what's up, Fod? Fod says, yeah, it's cool. Hope you're enjoying it, man. Hope you're having an awesome night or day wherever you happen to be. It is currently where I am. It's 2:50 a.m. Fod says, just working on some programming projects while watching you aside. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Tobias J, what's up, man? Tobias says, what's up, Johnny? Not much, man. Fod says it's night where he is, 3:50 a.m. in New Jersey. LOL. Yeah, man. Daylight savings time got me all messed up. I'm not, this is, like I said, this isn't my normal streaming time. Normally I stream a little bit earlier, so. Tobias J says, can't call it. What can't you call, man? Tonight's tea selection, if you're wondering, is mint tea. I'm a big fan of the teas. My friends from the UK, the alliance that I'm currently in is UK based, and my buddy Billy from a previous alliance also drinks the tea, so we talk about it. Hey, what's up, White Bronco? Fod says, do you do arena streaming? To be perfectly honest, I don't do a lot of arena. I've done a little bit in the past. It's mainly once I've completed the event quest for the month, I will do some arena streaming, but I don't play a lot of arena. It's just kind of a face roll, dude. I get bored really easy when I start playing arena, so I have to kind of limit it. White Bronco wants to know, is the Pineapple Princess gonna be here tonight? No, man. She has a different kind of work schedule than me, so she has to be up at work in the morning. The last couple of days I've actually finished streaming as she was getting up for work, yeah, she's definitely not going to be on the stream tonight. Fod says, yeah, too much time consuming also for him. Yeah, the arena, man, it's good, and you know, it's awesome if you got time for it and you can do it and not get bored out of your mind, but it just it's a little bit too much of a time suck for me. White Bronco says arena sucks. Yeah, so I think we're all in agreement that arena is awful, and you know, I mean, it's a necessary thing sometimes. Sometimes you really need gold and battle chips and units, and so sometimes it just makes sense to do some arena. But or if you're, you know, if you really want to go for the champ, sometimes it makes sense if you're still developing your roster. But for me, kind of at the level I am, the only reason that I would be doing arena is because I need some battle chips or units. some gold. Fod says, yeah, it sucks, but it is better for new players, LOL. Yeah, to build up roster. Fod says, yeah, totally agree. It's just not, I mean, I wish they could do something to make it more fun. I don't know exactly what they would do. But right now it just sucks. Everybody agrees it sucks. All right, so it's time to take some 1-star heroes into the event quest here. So let's see. We're probably going to go basically the same lineup we go every night. So we're going to take out the top champs here. Put in some Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, Black Panther. Let's go with Vision tonight. And oh, you know what? Let's take out Vision. We want to put a little bit of insurance in here. We don't want to. We want to make sure we're not wasting any resources. So we're going to throw Stark Spidey in there as a 2-star. Normally I like to do it with all 1-star champs, but since I'm saving up for Labyrinth and don't want to have to waste any potions or anything, we're going to put a 2-star in there. White Bronco says, I've been getting lucky though, have a ton of units come my way and got a Punisher yesterday and a lot of gold. Awesome. That's awesome, dude. Hey, what's up, Hector? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for jumping in chat, dude. Akash says, Johnny, my friend, I am back. Welcome back, Akash. I successfully said your name last night, so I feel pretty good about that. Fod says, nice, White, talking to Bronco, congratulating him on his units in gold. Oh, man. I really lucked out there. Sometimes that unblockable, there's a bug. If you go to intercept, it doesn't actually proc. And again, I am in heroic difficulty here, so I'm not too worried about taking them up to the special 3 because they don't have them activated. So if you're a fairly new player and you don't know what that means, basically it just means that they'll activate a special 2 and still have 1 bar of power left. So you can, without worrying too much about what's going to happen. Let's see. Akash says, haha. Mabville, welcome. Mabville, welcome into the stream. Ask Android, yep. Hector says, alright, heading off though, cuz it's late. It is late. I'm still adjusting to daylight saving time. So thanks for jumping in, Hector. Guys, if you hadn't checked out Hector's YouTube channel, you should definitely do that. Hector's also an awesome an awesome streamer. Oh look, Evie's Cliche. We got lots of YouTubers in here tonight. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for jumping in. I'm doing some heroic difficulty with 1-star champs. And Mavvilli, I can't remember if I answered your question. Yes, I am using an Android. Not sure if you can tell by the long load screens or not. I use a Samsung Galaxy S8. Akash says, how is the stream and arena going? Not doing any arena tonight. Typically I avoid arena as much as possible, so Evie's Cliche says, LOL, guess I'm known. That's pretty sick, man. Impressive. Yep, that's how I roll. And then when I go to do master mode, I take in 2-star champs for the majority of that. I typically throw in a 2-star champ for insurance purposes. I don't want to waste any units because I'm going to be doing my first Labyrinth clear later this month. So that's in the works. So we're making really good and sure that we don't waste any units. Hector says, but yeah, good luck with the rest of your stream. Thanks, man. Hope you have an awesome night. Well, I guess you said it's late. You're probably going to bed. I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow. Boom. Hey, what's up, Evil Interceptor? Another contest YouTuber in the house. You guys just all up working on content or something? Is that why everybody showed up here? White Bronco says, is it possible to put money onto a gift card and use the gift card to buy stuff in the game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's possible. You can also purchase if you're on Android, you can buy a the Google Play card and put money on that and use that to purchase stuff in the game as well. I'm assuming you can do the same thing with like an iTunes card. I knew that was gonna happen. I charged in there anyway. She wasn't holding her block steady, and I just went in there hard charging. Took a 5-hit combo to the face. That's a great thing about Wolverine, though. He's pretty forgiving. White Bronco says thanks, and you are most welcome, my friend. But I'm assuming like a Visa gift card or something like that would work as well. I've never tried it. I don't spend a lot of money in the game, but when I do, it's I just put it on the credit card, man. Boom, and down goes Storm. I feel like the warm-up's done. I feel like I'm mostly set up and ready to take on Labyrinth here. Evil Interceptor says congrats on 130. Thanks, man. Pretty excited about how quickly the channel has grown. It's been really good. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Okay, let's see. Got some Green Goblin here. That healing's going to be kind of tricky to deal with. I think I'm going to take in Spark here and see if we can put him down pretty quick. Tobias J says, White Bronco, you can do a prepaid Visa or Google Play iTunes gift card depending on which device you run on. Evie's Cliche says, good night, bud. Going to sleep. Nice seeing your channel around, bud. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm a fairly new YouTuber, but I've worked pretty hard on the channel, so it's always nice when people pay the compliments and stuff like that. So. Sweet. Night, Evie. White Bronco says, I am not old enough for a credit card and my parents don't want to purchase it with their credit card, even though I would pay them back with cash right away. I get that. That's probably a good call on your parents' part. Not, you know, I know you probably hate it when people side with your parents, but that's probably a good call for them. Let's see. Yeah, but that is definitely an alternative. You can buy a Google Play card or an iTunes gift card. In fact, I've been known to, when people ask me what I want for my birthday, or Christmas or whatever, a lot of times I tell them, get me a Google Play card. Use it for units. Complete some difficult stuff in game, and good times are had by all. I did not mean to push him to his special 2. I haven't. Oh, wow. I was gonna say, I have not yet mastered evading his special 2. So, White Bronco says, I understand. Interceptor says, 1-star challenge. Also, Spark would have been the better option against Sentinel. I know. I'm trying to avoid using Spark if possible. I just, with Green Goblin's regeneration, I wasn't sure a 1-star had the ability to get him down. So I brought the Spark as insurance in case I started dying with all my 1-star champs. But yeah, so I try to avoid using him if possible. You know, I bragged about my gameplay being up to scruff and saying I was warmed up, and now I'm getting destroyed. Wow, that was so bad. We may end up finishing this whole thing off with Spark. And to answer your statement there, Interceptor, Spark, my 2-star Spark is a better option for every enemy that I'm fighting here. I mean, if they had him as a 1-star, that'd be pretty fun. I find Sentinel's special 1s to be so much easier to evade than the special 2. Being stingy with that special 2. I mean special 1. Evil Interceptor said, who's the final boss in this chapter? It is a Sentinel, my friend. Interceptor says, just because Spark gets more shock damage because Sentinel is a robot. Totally true. Totally true. So if you didn't know that, Spark gets extra shock damage on his special 2 against robots. Bronco says, I'll try to give you a shout out to help you get to 200 subs. I am good at using Black Panther. Black Panther, you know, he's not the best champ in the game, but his bleeds can be really helpful. So he's a good damage over time, damage per second champ. Had a friend in an old alliance that had him as a rank 4 5-star, and he was pretty lethal with him. And thank you, White Bronco, for giving me a shout out to your subs, man. I appreciate that. Take all the help I can get. my goal is to be at 1,000 subscribers by the time my child is born in August. So that's kind of the big overall goal for now. This Luke Cage fight has taken forever every time I've done it, because the 1 stars just don't hit hard enough. And a lot of times the best solution to that is you take somebody that causes bleed, but he doesn't bleed. So him and Colossus, when I'm doing this, are a giant pain in the neck. Not because they're difficult, just because the fights take so long. And the longer the fight goes, the more likely you are to make a mistake. White Bronco says, Ghost Rider is my favorite character, then Blade is my second favorite. Yeah, man, both of those super fun champs to play. I feel super fortunate to have both as 5-star champs. Not everybody's so fortunate. If I could just pick up a 4 or 5-star Spark, I would be in excellent shape here. And again, I'm not worried about pushing him to his special 3 because it's not activated. Boom, and that's gonna do it. White Bronco says, I'll tell my friends that have subs to give you shout outs. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try and get on a better streaming schedule here. My goal is to be streaming every night from 11 to every night at either 11 or 12 U.S. Central Time. So we'll see if I can get my schedule a little earlier. Hey, what's up, Richard? Says, what's up, bro? How's it going tonight? It is going most excellently. Okay, so this is that Sentinel that uses his specials in a specific order. Farouk says, nice fighting, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for jumping into chat and hanging out while I play the game. Wow, that was terrible. That is not the way you want to start off a boss fight. Now it's a matter of see how much damage I can do before I die. See if I can bait out this special here, and I cannot. Killed me through my block. White Bronco says use Spark. He's going to be a last resort here. I'm gonna take in class disadvantaged Wolverine first, and then I feel fairly certain that Wolverine's gonna die here, but if he does not, then it'll be happy days. If he dies, you will definitely see Spark in just a moment. It's always nice not having to worry about their specials until you get to the that special 3, and then it's then you got to be worried. He's got his analysis complete, so he's gonna proc his abilities even through my block here, and I'm barely doing any damage to him at all. He is hitting super hard even through my parry. As evidenced right there. Yeah, so it looks like you're gonna get Spark here in just a moment, and I need to remember to turn off my notifications. I feel like I always get to forget to do that. So Billy Daly's in Paris, so hope he's having a good time there. Oh, this guy's not using his special at all. We're up to 110 hits here, and no special from Sentinel. This is like a Labyrinth fight. It's taking so many hits. It'd be awesome if I could get back up to full health. Having him pinned in the corner like this is probably not a lot of fun to watch. I'm really surprised though that he's not using his special. Oh, wow. Okay, now it's Spark time. Farouk says, I hate this player Sentinel. Yeah, man, he can be a little bit of a pain. Spark should handle him well. It's all about this Sentinel sucks especially hard because he doesn't work his specials like the other Sentinels do. You can't just bait his special one and let that be the end of it. Make sure I concentrate. I definitely don't want to die here. Alright, one more poise charge to go. Wow, he didn't bait out any I mean, he didn't evade but one of those. That's awful. White Bronco says, I wish I had your amount of units. Man, I have not purchased any of those. Those were all saved up, just a lot of hard work. Yeah, overtime. Nothing special. You can actually, if you grind the arena pretty hard, you can pick up more than this in a single month. You just got to be conserving them as well. Hate that we had to burn a revive there, but it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna approach this a little differently than last time. Not gonna worry about getting quite so many poise charges up. Gonna try and bait out that special. Come on. Okay, now it's a little desperate, so we better start hitting him. Boom! Oh man, that was so whew, that was dangerous right there at the end there. I was down to 3% health. Went for the dangerous intercept and came up with the W. Nice. White Bronco says, I'm saving now though for more crystal openings on my channel. Nice. Mr. Smoke says, I let my wife open a 5-star and she pulled something awesome. Would you be willing to check out my account so you can see it? He's in the 2nd spot. Yeah, dude, I am more than happy to do that. I can't remember, are we already friends in here or no? Let's see. Yeah, there you are. Dude, that is sick. Nice, man. See, I'm telling you, you gotta let your wife open your crystals. It is so much so much better, the results you'll get if you'll get your wives involved. My wife always opens the best stuff. She got me my blade and my Hyperion. So yeah, dude, you definitely wanna get your wives, your girlfriends involved. It will be better. You will get amazing pulls. So congratulations on that Archangel, man. That's awesome. Farouk says, bro, my name is, I'm not exactly sure how to say that, Naeem 19. So we're gonna check you out, dude. That's a nice Loki you got there, dude. Got the Iceman in spot number 2. I'm actually, I am going to take my Iceman to rank 4 after I complete Labyrinth of Legends. So super excited about that. Mr. Smoke says, was so happy, LOL, cutting through Master like butter. Dude, I bet. If you can get him awakened, super sick. But even not awakened, great champion. And Freak, you are more than welcome. White Bronco says, my champions are trash. Dude, you'll get there. It took me a while to build up my roster, so you definitely will get there. Let's see. Let's change this up a bit. I don't want to be doing energy damage, so we're gonna take in his visions. His power burn is energy damage, I believe. Let's see. Oh no, it's direct damage, so we're good. We're gonna throw vision in there in place of Scarlet Witch because she's gonna do too much energy damage there. Farouk says, bro, tonight I got 5-star Hella on 5-star Crystal. Congrats, man. She's a decent champ. Pretty dang good. White Bronco says, I lost my account with my 5-star Ghost Rider and 5-star Hyperion. Dude, that sucks. I think we've talked about that before. That's really rough. I can't imagine, with all the work and time that I've put into my account, losing it at this point. Let's see. Let's go Wolvie here. Frug says, I quickly ranked up 5-star Hella. Rank 455. Congrats, man. Is that your first rank 4, or have you got a couple of them already? I think I have 5 champs right now that are at rank 4 as 5 stars or better. Ooh, lots of damage through my block there. A little bit of a risky move there. Wow. Okay, that sucks. Interceptor says 5 rank 4s. Nice. White Bronco says, now all I have is 4-star Cyclops, 3-star Blade, and 13 more 3 stars. Ouch, man. That's pretty much just starting over. That sucks. I feel for you, man. Yeah, like I said, I really can't imagine. I'm just gonna start this over. Losing losing Wolvie that soon is not gonna bode well for the rest of this chapter. Okay. Mr. Smoke says my alliance is doing pretty good. We're 4.8 mil, and we're in gold tier rank 3. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's pretty good for a 4.8 mil alliance. Interceptor says you have 5 rank 4s. So I have 4 rank 4s and a 6-star. So I was including my 6-star in the count there. So yeah, I've got 4 rank 4. If I could speak, let's try this again. I've got 3 champions that are 5-star rank 4. I've got 1 champion that is 5-star rank 5. I've got another champion that is a 6-star rank 1, and he is all the way up at level 25. So that gives me the equivalent of 5-star rank 4 champions or better. So that is where I'm getting my numbers from. And those champions are, my 5-star rank 5 is Blade. My 6-star is Karnak. And then my 5-star rank 4s are Yellow Jacket, Ghost Rider, and Hyperion. So, you know, I'm pretty proud of my roster. I feel like I've grown it pretty well. This is going so much better than last time. See, sometimes it pays to just back out of a map and start over, especially if you lose a champ super early. Sometimes the energy that you save by not doing that is less valuable than the potions that you use if you don't. Interceptor says, how do you like Yellow Jacket? Man, I really like him. His damage output is pretty dang good, and then when you consider the fact that he gets his crits get boosted, that you can spam the special 1 instead of special 2 and get really good damage off of his power sting. Really enjoy using my Yellow Jacket. There are few things in this world more satisfying than watching an enemy that you've power stung dying from the power sting without having to do anything. You just stand back, bait out the special, and watch them die. Little hesitation intercept there for you guys' viewing pleasure. I swear I'm going to make that a thing. The hesitation intercept. I'm not sure if I'm the one that discovered it, but it totally works. If you time it right, it works pretty much every time. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about when I say hesitation intercept, I made a video on it. You should definitely check it out. Interceptor says, I love my 6-star Yellow Jacket. Yeah, man. White Bronco says, I just finished this 100% 1 hour ago. Nice, dude. You know, the rewards from doing Heroic and Master are still totally worth it, even as the games continued to progress. Mr. Smoke says, pulled a 4-star Morning Star. What are your thoughts on her? I got her as a 4-star fairly recently, and I have not had the gold or the desire to rank her up. Not because she's a bad champ. I'm so focused on 5 stars right now that it would have to be. There's maybe 1 or 2 champs that I would rank up as a 4-star right now. But Morningstar, if you're still in a place in your progression where ranking up 4 stars makes sense, she's actually a pretty good champ. Solid defender as well. She can be a little bit of a surprise when you're thinking just regular mystic defender, and then oh no, I'm bleeding. So yeah, so got lots of people agreeing with me that she's a good defender. Mr. Smoke says, I've seen Yeet kill a Medusa boss in less than a minute with Morningstar. Yeah, she's definitely, if you're in a place where you're still ranking 4 stars, she's definitely worth it. She is a solid rank up choice, no doubt. Interceptor says her dashback kind of sucks, even worse than Voodoo's. Yeah, I also agree with that. I have played her with her a little bit in Arena, and I definitely noticed that it's a little wonky. Like it doesn't dash back as far as you would expect, and the speed of it is different than what you are expecting. So she takes some getting used to. It takes some time playing with the champ, and that may do it for me. Nope. Made a mistake. I was talking about this the other day. The champs that have a little jump kick at the end for their medium on your 5-hit combo, you got to be careful not to hit your special before that lands, or they will block your special. And then frequently it's game over. Game over, man. Game over. Boom. Down. You know, Interceptor mentioned that her dashback is worse than Voodoo's. I have not pulled Voodoo as a 4 or 5 star. So I can't speak to Voodoo's dashback. Mr. Smoke says, I hate when I use special 1 with Voodoo and then they block it. It's almost guaranteed to get hit after that. Yeah, you're just sitting there right there in the face of the opponent's right there in your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Kind of like what happened with Black Panther right there when I mistimed my special after the jump kick. Just not a lot you can do. Wow, I really did not think he had reached far enough for that to happen. He's been really stingy with his specials here. And then when he finally gives it to me, I mistime it. That's okay though. Yeah, I'm telling you, that special 1 is where you want to be at. I'm just going to use up the last couple of champs that aren't going to do any good against Bishop. Hey, what's up, Burn One? Welcome in, man. He says, still doing your 1-star challenge. That's incredible. Thanks, man. It's incredible when I do it and I'm successful at it. What just happened to me a second ago was not that incredible. But I appreciate that the compliment there. Come on now. Never want to use their special one. Man, I mistimed the jump. I mistimed the special again on the jump kick. Hey, what's up, Muaz? Muaz says, hi bro, how's about 5-star Rogue Unduped? Should I rank her up to 555? Oh man, do you mean 455 or 565? I definitely wouldn't take her up to rank 565, like as a 4-star 550. Yeah, she's decent. As a 5-star, I would probably not want to take her up to rank 4 unless I had duped her. Those are my thoughts. Boom, and he's down. Yeah, so rank 4 as a 5-star. If you really like her, I would wait till you duped her. Rank 5 as a 4-star, I would, yeah, go ahead and do that, man. If you're still ranking up 4 stars, you should definitely do that. It's good to hear from you, Muaz. Hadn't talked to you in a while, bro. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Smoke said, did you already do a queue? What map do you guys play? We do map 5, and yeah, we do map 5 all week. So map 5 every day, and we typically complete all 3 battle groups every day. So it's pretty helpful with some rewards there. Muaz says map 5 and 4. Nice. We stay in, my alliance stays in the expert bracket every week, and we rank typically somewhere above 1500 each time. Man, I hate Spider-Gwen. Just annoying. Muaz says, fine, 5-star. Thanks, bro. Doing great. I'm glad you're doing well, man. Muaz and I used to be, I don't know. I'm calling him Muaz. Maybe I should call him Ada, since that's first. Or Ada. I'm so bad with the names. Glad you're doing well, man. I'm gonna call you Muaz unless you correct me, because that's what I've always called you. Muaz and I were in an alliance together a while back. Had lots of good times. Super fun back in the days in that alliance. Little hesitation intercept there. Boom, another one. Probably lucky there that that didn't get me killed. Okay, she's down. Burn1 says, I made a huge jump in alliances tonight. I'm pretty nervous about it. Dude, just do your best. A lot of times that's the only way to grow, is to move up. It's good to stay with an alliance, you know, a while and have some loyalty. I really value that quality, but you know, if you're having trouble progressing like you want to with the alliance you're in, and if you're more committed than your alliance, then it makes sense. Muaz says, but I can't score 2 million like you. Muaz is referencing my alliance quest scores. I actually broke my old record, Muaz. I scored 3 million in alliance quest about a month ago. That's not boding well. Muaz says, no, you call my name rightly. Cool. And if you're wondering, you guys, why it takes me a second to answer your questions or respond to what you say in chat, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I mean, I might be ignoring you if I'm currently in a fight, but more likely okay, this is gonna get really dangerous, guys. I'm gonna focus up for a second. Oh wow, he didn't evade at all. No evasion for my Stark Spidey there. Okay, I've got one more revive and it's going for Spark. And that should knock out the remainder of this challenge here. Burn1 says the alliance I'm with merged with a bigger alliance, so I still get to continue progressing with many of my in-game friends. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, man. Mergers are great. It's one of the ways that an alliance can still survive when some things, you know, aren't going the way you probably want them to go. Oh man, that's it's becoming more of a thing. If you ever see them standing back and they're not blocking at all, it's really dangerous to dash in like I did, because they're probably gonna wreck you. Okay, man, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I've got plenty of these. I'll just pop one of these. Yeah, so if you see them standing back and they're not holding block, it's really dangerous to dash in at them. You're better off just holding your block and waiting for them to block, or waiting for them to hit you. Or not hit you, waiting for them to dash at you. No. That's okay. We popped that team revive. Man, that is some awful gameplay. I find Bishop a little difficult. He really, when I was doing uncollected, I think he was the one I died the most against. Burnwin says agreed. It's a total trap. Speaking of when they're not blocking, and then Billy says morning from Paris. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Billy. I hope you and the fam are having fun, man. We're definitely having fun here on the Johnny versus the Contest channel tonight. Did you guys see me ace that evade? Because that was a beautiful thing. Oh, that's perfect. Guys, I'm like all sweaty and stuff. I know that's probably gross and you don't want to hear that, but oh man, good times. So I gotta ask, do you guys prefer to be able to go back and watch what has happened previously, or do you guys prefer for the interactions to be more in real time? Because I have the option of doing both. Typically I like to give you guys the DVR function, so that's, I just dropped my phone. Let's see. Thunder Name, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We just finished clearing the heroic difficulty with mainly 1-star champs. Burn One says, how are you not getting hit by Bishop's heavy? That when he fires his gun, it only hits you if you're standing close. Yeah, he doesn't actually fire a projectile across the screen. Okay, so we're gonna jump over here for some Labyrinth of Legends practice. I hope that answered your question, Burn One. It's not a projectile, so you don't have to worry about getting hit. You can stand and block, and it won't make a difference to you there. Let's see, Ghost Rider, Ant-Man, and lastly Spark. Okay. So just to give you guys a heads up, kind of what to expect as I'm practicing here in the Labyrinth, I'm probably Burnwin says, gotcha, it's like an airwave. Yeah, basically he just popping off the gun, and it's only a close-up thing. If you're wondering, say, like if Daredevil would evade it if he were up close, I don't think he would, because I don't think that counts as a projectile. So for this little bit of Labyrinth practice here, I may be a little more quiet. I may not talk quite as much or interact. So I hope you guys have fun chatting in chat there, while I get some practice for Labyrinth later this month. This Red Hulk fight never takes me too long though, so should be able to chat with you guys again shortly. And every once in a while I get a good chance to look up and see what you guys are talking about. Usually when I'm firing off a special, it's a good time to do that. Billy says, hey Muaz, my brother, I miss you, fella. And Billy says, hey Johnny, go boom boom. Boom boom. Oh, Billy brings lots of laughs to our friendship. Little careless there. If you notice, this is a blade pro tip for you here. When blade's close to a bleeding opponent, he will actually gain power. Slowly it'll build up power just from standing close to them. So that definitely works when you're in the middle of a combo. And I'm getting beat because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So if you have a bleed on him, you can actually slow down your hits a little bit just by not pressing the button quite as fast, and it'll get you more power. And a lot of times it'll mean that you can get up to another special that you normally wouldn't have been able to do if you were going at your normal speed in your combo. I don't know if that was coherent or not, since I'm trying to focus on the fight. Like right there, normally I would not have hit him that slow, but since I did, it got me up to my special 2, whereas normally that would have been a special 1 that I've been able to fire off. Burn One says, were the 2 of you in the same alliance? The 3 of us were, actually. Moo Eyes, Billy, myself. Lots of my old friends from that alliance hang out and chat with me while I'm streaming, which is an awesome way for us to keep in touch. I know I definitely appreciate their support of the channel. Moo Eyes was actually the first person that told me I should start a YouTube channel, so thanks for that, Moo Eyes. I took your advice. And now here I am getting wrecked by Red Hulk. Regen going here. Well, I just fired off a special out of nowhere. It was an accident. Okay, perfect. Just bait out his special 1 and I'll be back to normal gameplay. Burn One says, it may be called LOL, but it is not a laughing matter. So apparently Burn One likes the cheesy jokes just like I do. I'd have been dead like 3 times if I were playing with any of my other champs, but obviously Blade at rank 5 has a lot of forgiveness when you get hit. And I saved up pretty much all of my parries until the end there, so that went rather well. Sweet. Okay, so moving on to Old Man Logan. So I was able to beat Old Man Logan earlier and make it halfway through. Billy D says, have you a trick getting some regen back? So when you're playing with Blade, if you have him awakened, you dash back and hold your block, and you can regenerate up to 71% of your health. So that's the trick. There's not really a trick to it, just Blade's signature ability. And his I've got him at signature level 135, so it really ticks up fast. That regen does. Had to go a little bit different strategy with Old Man Logan. He heals from bleed so fast that I typically just try and save up for the special 2 each time. Normally I throw some special 1s to let those bleeds feed my ability to get the special 2, but Old Man Logan really heals fast, so that doesn't really work. So I just save up for the special 2 every time. Fire those off. Take the special 1. I hope that answered your question, Billy. I think that's what you were asking. So if you see me dash back and block, that's what I'm doing. I'm regenerating some of that health that I've lost. Super important to do that right before you go into the next fight, because in the Labyrinth, depending, if you go in with low health, if you start a fight with low health, your opponents hit a lot harder. So the lower your health, the harder they hit. So you definitely want to save up some, or regenerate some health if you can before the next fight. I'm getting a little nervous. He has not evaded once yet. Making me wondering where all those evades are. There's the special 1. Okay, and there's our first evade of the fight. Happened at a super inopportune time, so I'm just going to heal back up as much as I can here. The only problem with doing that is a lot of times it's really easy to get backed into a corner if you do that. So you want to be really careful about getting backed up when you're doing your regen with Blade. Sorry that this isn't quite as interactive, but I hope it's still entertaining. I'm certainly having a good time. There we go. There are some bleeds. I've been super lucky with how little he's evading. And there's an evade. But my luck with RNG for bleeds has not been good on my special too. I'm getting some bleeds now, so maybe maybe that means he's gonna start evading more. It's hard to believe that I could just get super good luck the whole time. Ooh. Just taking that special one to my block did like 9% damage. And on a rank 5 star, that is a lot of damage. One unblocked special one from Old Man Logan here would kill me. How do I know? Because I've taken an unblocked special one from Old Man Logan before. Getting into a decent rhythm, which usually means he's going to evade. Okay, we're down below 50%. Making decent time, but honestly, it's not great either. Super focused right now, guys. Sorry for the lack of commentary. Such a long fight. Little bit of lag there. Super dangerous in Labyrinth. Lag's bad enough anywhere else in the game. No! No! Too close. Too close to him. Oh, that sucks. That was going great too. Okay. Let's see. We're going to try and finish this off. I'm going to take in Ghost Rider and then we'll take in Yellow Jacket. So, like I said, one unblocked special one is enough to end the fight. I don't know what's causing that. I don't know if you guys are getting that lag on your end as well, like if it's affecting the stream quality, but I'm definitely seeing it here. Yeah, Billy says, didn't know there was a cutoff percentage. That's good to know. Yeah, super important to make sure you're paying attention. You can't heal all the way back up to 100%. It's only 71%. Super BS evade there. Took a chance there, probably should not have. There we go, that was successful. Get my heal on. We're going right back up to 100%, boys. It's a great thing about having them power locked. You can really focus on getting those hesitation intercepts. Basically did 4 of them in a row there. That may spell trouble. No? Thought I was going to be in a little bit of trouble with him getting that evade. Okay, and he's hit the second enraged timer. Ghost Rider takes a lot of synergies to get him up to the long enraged timer, so he has the short one. But Yellow Jacket should be able to finish this off no problem. So if you're just joining us, guys, I'm just doing some Labyrinth practice here. Trying to finish off this old man Logan. That's why there's not a lot of commentary. Now Yellow Jacket gets the long timer without needing anything but Ant-Man there with him, so good. He's a good champ to bring. Couple of mistakes there. The power sting can be a little bit of a liability though. If he power stings them and stuns them because they didn't use their special, it can eat up your parries that you can do, which is a bad thing. Like that right there. Normally I would have liked to have preserved preserve that stun. But his health is low enough. I'm hoping that shouldn't be too much more trouble to get him down. We're down at 11%. Getting a little difficult and stingy with that special 2. Come on, man. I just want you to use your special 2. There we go. Turns out all I had to do was ask nicely. Boom! And he's down. Hey, what's up, Fark? Welcome to the stream, man. Just doing some Labyrinth practice here, man. Oh, now I'm all hot and sweaty. So basically the strategy for when I actually go into Labyrinth is going to be kind of the opposite of what I did there. I will take in Ghost Rider first. Then we'll move on to Yellow Jacket and then Blade, so that we can take him down as far as possible since he's got the class advantage over Blade. We'll also be using boosts for the class disadvantage, so shouldn't be too bad there. Alright, so it has come to that point in the evening where it's time for some crystal popping, and we're gonna knock out some crystals, and then whoops, I'm gonna call it a night. So what do we got here? Anything interesting? We'll go ahead and pop that. I gotta say, I feel like I'm being trolled a little bit on things like this when it tells me there's a 100% chance to get gold from the crystal, but it doesn't tell me the chances for each like amount of gold. Feels a little like I'm being trolled. Okay, we're gonna save those. Let's go ahead and pop these 2-star crystals. Move on to these. We'll do a few premiums. Oh man. Burn One says because the odds are too low to mention. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out, not giving the odds on the gold, like which one, like how much how much gold you could actually get. I mean, the odds are pretty low on that 5-star Punisher, but they give the odds for that. So, and basically, if you're wondering what I'd like to get out of these crystals, Mutant ISO is the kind of the main thing I'm looking for here. I'm curious if anybody actually buys the offers that Kabam puts out anymore. They're just not good. Not good at all. My hot tea has officially turned to cold tea. Fark says, LOL, that mutant crystal is crazy expensive for what you get. Yeah, no kidding. Just two chances at the champ, or two different crystals. So basically what he's talking about, guys, is this offer here, the Legendary X-Men bundle. It's $40 US, and you get one Legendary X-Men crystal, one branded crystal, and one X-Men crystal. So you've got a decent chance for a 5-star there. 20%, not bad. And then not a great chance from that crystal. And then this crystal is basically a premium. So yeah, that offer is terrible. For what you actually get from the offer, not good at all. Super expensive. Okay, we'll open one of these. And again, not looking for any particular champ, just looking for some mutant ISO is kind of the main thing we're looking for here. I actually would have liked to pick up that 3-star spark so I could stop using my 2-star for this energy with the blade. Fark says, even if you get a 5-star bishop, it's not worth 62 Australian dollars. Okay, so 62 is the equivalent of 40 American dollars. So if I go to Australia and I purchased, I'm trying to do math, this is probably a bad idea. If I brought $200, that's basically like 300 Australian dollars. Not saying that Australian dollars are bad or anything, just trying to figure out my conversion rates. Burnwin says, are drop rates only on iOS devices? I'm on Android and I don't have them available. It may be that you need to update your app, man. I'm on Android and I definitely have drop rates available. I'll show you momentarily where to find them. Some more silver stars, I'll take it. Really would have been nice to have duped a mutant champ there for the ISO. Close it. Okay, so drop rates can be found in a couple of places, Burn One. If your app is updated to the most recent update, if you look in here, if you see just above the picture there that's scrolling to the different champs, it says drop rates. If you click on that, it will actually give you the drop rates. And then also, I'll show you this here. When you go in to open the crystals, it also, if you can get them, and I'll be very careful not to spend any units here, you can also see it there. Burn One says, I have an old phone, that might be part of the issue. It's probably, most likely it's your it's your update. You probably just need to update your app. So yeah, now that I'm looking at on the screen and seeing it, my webcam's kind of blocking where it gives drop rates when you're looking to open them. So, all right, guys, I have a early morning meeting, and it's 4:20 a.m. Where I am. So I'm gonna go sleep for a few hours before my meeting, and I hope you guys have an awesome night. If you enjoyed the stream, thumbs ups are appreciated. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, that helps me out. I definitely appreciate that. If you want to share my channel with your alliance, that is definitely appreciated. And then lastly, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I try to always announce when I'm going live, and also keep you updated as to what's going on in the game. So that's it, guys. Looks like Fark's going to be live in a second, So if you want to jump over to his stream when he goes on, if you're still going to be up, you should definitely check out his stream. That's FarkTM. He's the man, and you all will enjoy his stream a lot. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you probably tomorrow night. Bye.